And I'm like, okay, let me get back down here to what I was doing. Okay. So again, we started out the spread earlier, but we're gonna go ahead and finish it now. Okay. So again, I just want to talk about the energy, this energy of prisoners of war that I'm picking up on. Something is happening. There's a shift. Okay. A lot of these people that are horrible people are being personally selected because they're horrible people to be a large collective energy that's going to be overseeing or supervisors. These are people that talk so long. See, this is why you probably don't hear people talking about slavery no more, because we realizing who the real people that was enslaving people were. We realized that when we said it had to be a joke for these people, these couple of so-called um, foreigners or Caucasians came over here and enslaved a whole land, 500 plus tribes in America prior to, um, well, I'll say the 1600s. I won't say 1492, but prior to the 1600s, 1620 or whatever, when they brought the first women, 1619, 1620 is when they brought the first women over here, supposedly and allegedly from foreign countries, the pilgrims, the women, those women that will be coming over. All right, like Plymouth Rock or whatever. So, so what Malcolm X said, the rock landed on us. Okay, so um, let's see. So like I said, I feel like it's something about prisoners of war right now. To me, I feel like I'm untouchable no matter what kind of indirect mental conflict or whatever, possibly physical, whatever these people have sent over the years. I don't know. Okay. But I feel like we are dealing with this overthrow of, it's almost like just eliminating the Godhead from America, okay, by calling it something else, okay. A lot of us probably are prisoners of war at this point in time, okay. We've been split up in these little I think we did a video on it like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when we were talking about Jade Helm and all that stuff. um about I showed the map on here about uh how the land was split up into these 5 or 6 different internment camp, prison camp, whatever you want to call it, okay, energies. And then we matched that map up to the map that they showed us during the COVID, okay, of how they were giving power to, I guess, I don't know if you call it the municipal energies or the governors and things like this, okay. I think it was when Trump was still in, okay, during the vid. And like I said, I wonder if that's what this still is, okay. So again, being that tree of life or in the center of the garden, the mother of all Gaia energy, specifically, I pick up on a lot of different people's energy. You see what I'm saying? So again, there's not none of these particular groups that can hide their true, once I identify, that can hide their true nature from me, right? So I think they fucked up when they tried to touch, enslave, buy, sell, trade, borrow this energy, okay? That means me and that means mine. And that means when I look at this, I keep hearing my grandmother saying, protect the children. Apology, I don't have no bra on, but this is what we're going to do, okay? I'm pretty sure y'all could tell that, but I'm just too tired, okay, to be playing around. And I wish it was some way. Well, maybe I'll just redo my camera or something like this so you don't have to see no parts of me, okay? So I feel like this is like chattel slavery. This is what they're doing right now, okay? Some people may be switching off, swapping off, borrowing, trafficking, or whatever, different, women. Like in Handmaid's Tale when they were swapping off the women at the trap house. So again, a trap house is not going to look like that possible fancy place all the time that they had when they were bringing the women there to like let their hair loose, dress them up nice, and bring them there. No, it could be a house in your neighborhood that they have purchased collectively. So again, this commander, which in my case, I am the commander energy. All right, even if it was broken up in that into those jurisdictions. But I feel like slowly they have taken the power from me by trying to strip me naked, possibly working with whoever is in house or something else, in order to expose me and make it seem like this is something that I would do, which I would never. Okay. And I don't know exactly what all the details is, and I don't know if it's talking about my household only and specifically. This could be somebody that I'm connected to as well. Okay. Some of these things they're doing to embarrass someone. Some of these things they're making money off of them. Okay. So this is modern day sex slavery, whatever this is. So a trap house could look like in 2022. I've been having dreams, and again, somebody's really working heavy on my dream state. I feel like they bring witches in here periodically, like every 4 months, like it said in the Bible, to gawk at me and stare at me and see how I live and see the things I do or some shit like this in order to, make a mockery of or whatever. Okay. The thing that gets me is I don't understand how these people know how people smell. I don't know how they know so much about what it look like in people's houses and how they take care of their children. That's very creepy to me. It's very strange. Okay. So what are these things? Okay. Yeah. Good night. So I'm trying to figure out what these things are. I don't know why. You know what I'm thinking about? And now this might be taking it too far, but I'm just saying, okay, because I think they're getting very creative. We're dealing with this, this could be like you open up a case or something and you're fucking, and these men have these not, what do you call, holographic women or something that they deal with in the dark or something. I don't know, y'all. I'm even thinking about this type of creatures where you remember at the museum or something like this, you might have one of those little machines you put the money in and you get these pills or whatever, right? And inside the pill, when you put it in the water, a little creature pop out like a dinosaur, sponge, or some shit like this. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. So these girls are getting a kick out of projecting energy, especially towards the Empress. These are wannabe Empress energies that it ain't in their blood. It just ain't them. They ain't got the hort. They haven't put in the work. It's not their time. It's not their calling. It's not their position. They could never. So again, I'm just telling you, there's only one empress in a kingdom. So again, if we are split up into 5 or 7 different jurisdictions or whatever this is, there's only one in your, so any female in your jurisdiction that is secretly recording you or doing something like this needs to lose their head. That is just plain and simple. Okay. The empress sit high and look low. And these women may know a lot more about the commoner level, but they're not really. And if they do know more, they're not speaking of it to the public. So what are you doing? Then that means you're not a leader. That means somebody else can tell you what you talking about and what you gonna do, and that's what the fuck you do. So this is what you do. These are really monkey say, and you hear me what I'm saying. Monkey say, monkey do. So they may get emails, text messages, little, they might have a headset or earpiece in their ear while they're doing videos, claiming to be psychic because the real Empress is. All right. And then this is what they're doing and how they're making money and pulling in women, because a lot of women are dealing with something they may not even be able to explain. Okay. All right. I feel like a lot of this stuff is kind of dangerous because while Mandala is letting out all these prisoners, some of these prisoners are attached to some of these women as, I wouldn't say cellmates, but kind of, because if you're a prisoner of war, that means you're being imprisoned. Okay. And then if we're dealing with these masculine energies that are in the same states or the same jurisdiction as you, that these people are letting out of jail, then this means that these men may have dibs on or know you or know where you live. I'm telling you, there's something about a population boom and a boom on something here that I am just concerned about. Okay. So again, some of these people have maybe being taught how to astro travel while they're in prison or in these camps or something like this. Who knows? Who knows? Mm-hmm. I have no idea. I thought you had it in your room. Look in the closet or ask Maya. Mm, so where were we at? Okay. So this is just a very covert way. Everybody's still smiling in your face. Everybody's acting like nothing's going on. But lo and behold, people are being tagged. They're being monitored. It may be, they may call it an ankle bracelet like this Michaels or whatever his name is. But at the end of the day, it could be something that they just slide into your skin. It could be something that can be slid into a antidote or a shot. That's what we call it here on this platform. But this is something that may be going on or has going on. So again, you may even be strapped down by whatever that 666 energy could be, the Johnson, Moderna, and whoever it is that was doing the shots. Okay, so excuse me. So they talk about 6 protons, neutron, whatever they talk about or whatever. But I feel like it still has something to do with. Oh, I don't know. On top of the air fryer, the sandwich bag. Okay, well, I don't know. I had those 2 boxes of Ziploc, but I don't know what happened to them. I had them big old 2 big old boxes of those ones with the sliding things. They went missing with those bracelets. So, because that's what I was packaging them up with. So they may be all gone. If it's not in one of these 2, no, it's not in that box. If it's not in that box right there with that, look, that polka dot wrapping paper, then it's gone. Okay. Because I only opened up one of the boxes. So, so whatever, like I said, I'm not going to be your Negro. I'm not going to be your prisoner of war. I'm not going to be none of that. I'm not going to be stepping down from being no empress, no presidential energy, none of that. I'm not giving my power back. I'm calling my power back from anybody that tried to take my shit. It doesn't matter what you did behind the scenes or what you sneak and done. God knows, I know what it is. All right. When Source sat me down and calmed me down and tried to show me the way. So nobody is going to change that. God, this God, is not a man that I shall lie to you or have to think that I have to. I'm not afraid of nobody. That's why I don't have to lie to nobody at this point in my life. At this point in my life, I was never really a big liar. We all tell white lies or small little, things or something like this, all right? But, my thing is, what we doing now? Okay? Because I may have gifts, but I don't use them on anybody. I don't want to really know about anything about you unless I pick up on the fact that you all in my energy. Now, see, some of these sweet little young girls or some of these old women, whatever they are, the ones that was acting so sweet and nice, but they know what they was doing behind the scenes. They was addicted. Something about adrenochrome as well. They were addicted to placing fear in people's heart, but smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place, acting real nice and sweet, like this Tory energy. Yeah, people like this, okay? And then they say, oh, these attacks that I'm suffering. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's not act like that. People are attacking me because I'm a very powerful individual within, okay? And because I am that sole proprietor energy that they are all trying to overtake right now. Why they're trying to go and put together this hidden election or whatever that don't even make no sense. It's all fake. They talking about stolen. We just gonna use fake. All right. So there's a reason why they're attacking me. There's a reason why they used women like you to suck off my energy. All right. But what you about to get is what this Bible just said that everybody want to deny, as if this is as if this is not what we're going through at this particular moment in time. That's what you gonna get. See, that's what you gonna get. I don't think I'm not saying that I don't wish ill will, because once you cross me or once I feel like you put your mouth on me or you did something like this or you going against me and you in my energy, then it's a wrap. What the feelings that I feel about you is that you a scum. The feeling I feel about some of these men that's out here doing some of the things that they doing and don't plan on being responsible and taking care, they should be taken out like one of them rabid dogs that they are. It's just the energy that what it is. Okay, so just because I'm afraid, just because you afraid to say it, I say what people think and what they don't want to say. That's why they try to stop me. That's why my videos only have one view on it, but I know I can tell by the work I put out that it resonates and that it radiates, that way more people are listening to what the fuck I'm saying. All right? Then they want me to think. They want me to give up and just stop talking. Ain't nobody listening to you. You only get one. Even I think it's just like funny because I can read on energy. So I know today they were really putting a strain around the household. I had a lot of the people in the family attacking me. Just being really kind of rude and funny and snarky and things like that, making little snarky, mean comments or whatever like this today. The children, especially, they use. Okay, it's probably just gonna be scary to you guys when you realize that a lot of us are just that, some reincarnated, somewhat have cyber something breed something. Okay, some of us, the real energy of us may be already with source somewhere else. We got a community in reverse here. Okay, so I feel like this is the spring. This remind me of my one card where autumn is our last chance. Okay, so we got spring and autumn. Okay, so this may be autumn now, but we may have even until spring next year to get something straight. Because I feel like some of us are supposed to be in other countries or something right now. Some of us maybe we're supposed to go north into Canada. Some of you were supposed to go south into Mexico. So while these people are fleeing in, it's something about us leaving because something is going on in this land in North America. Something is going down. Okay. We got the Oracle of Delphi here at the top of the deck. And we got the War of the Roses in the garden. Yeah, something about the garden, definitely. In the secret garden. I'm going to take this one out, okay? That song just came on. I hadn't heard in a long time. So this could be like a commissioner. This could be something about like some... I feel like at one point in time, somebody was trying to lock it down all seasons with my energy, all right? But I feel like we're going back into like a transferring of energy here. We're going back into the Ice Queen, Ice Princess, whatever energy of the winter here. I think it's harsh times for a lot of deities, or I mean, a lot of energies or God energies, especially probably dealing with my energy in the winter. So I feel like this is like cuffing season. People are cuffing up someone that they can be burrowed up with, or whatever, with in the astral, whatever, or in another dimension during this time of the year. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Some of this is love and war. So we have nights and things like this. They have their favorite girls, and people are picking and making and picking favorites and things like that. And that's just the problem. You know what I'm saying? That's just the problem. A lot of people are being seen to have thought that certain people lost power. You may see that in a social class or a social status or something like this, but there's nothing that's changing. I change if not. My position change if not on this plane. I'm claiming it. I know it. There's nothing nobody can do. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna chill. I'm just waiting, chill until source come in and wipe out many of these people that need to be out of the way. All right, and then I'm gonna have my day, because no matter where I stand on this plane, I am gonna be protected. You gonna stay the fuck up out of my energy. You gonna stay up out my business, or you gonna get what the fuck you gonna get. I'm not like the rest. I'm not like the rest of you. That don't mean that my life, to me, that doesn't mean that my life is more valuable than yours. One bit. That don't mean that if I do something horrible to someone that I am aware that I have done, that I should not have to pay the consequence. But I don't plan on doing that. I don't plan on hurting no one. I don't plan on, unless it's self-defense, I don't plan on trying to spy on you and know what you're doing in your personal business. I never plan on none of this stupid shit that's going on to many people around here. I don't care if you really didn't care, and if the person really wasn't that important, you wouldn't spend a moment. And people can say, "Oh, I don't know what energy." No, a lot of these people know exactly what they're doing. A lot of them are not psychic. They are just watching you on surveillance, and they know all about you. They're intrigued. It's something very powerful that somebody would feel if they were able to watch powerful people on camera without them knowing, spying on them. It's this type of something here. All right. There's a shift here. This is probably where, somebody is saying that many different people are going to take form in heaven or whatever to to get to see something from a different vantage point instead of God being in heaven. Or you know what I'm saying? I think this made me think about Lucifer when God was leaving with Charlotte or whatever. All right. Because I feel like, again, if somebody is so-called leaving or has left, that probably was what it was supposed to be for somebody like me right now. All right. But I feel like they have been using technology to block and use some type of firmament or something to block me out from source. All right. So it might be somebody that is a succubus, like this is a mega succubus, right? That's been fulfilling an emperor or a king or a god or something like this instead of the empress, because people want to keep the empress kept here. They want to shame her, embarrass her, because she knows herself and she values herself, and she wanted to also do this and fight for other people. But, and I'm saying empress slash empress, because when y'all play games, we just gonna go back and forth. When I need to be the emperor, I'm gonna pull my emperor card. When I can be the empress, I'm gonna pull it. But it's just all in me. Okay? Because I'm not afraid to be left behind. And that's why I was just thinking. I was in the car driving, and like a little bit of sadness came over me. And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Am I just here alone? Is the person that was sent here to be with me, to maybe comfort me or help guide me, and I guide them. Is that person really, you know what I'm saying, turn their back on me? That person really, you know what I'm saying, possibly, I had to stop and think about it for a second. I'm like, why you not feeling some kind of way? You know what I'm saying? Is that really what this is? Somebody know that you guys are the only ones like you, that like this is God and his wife on earth, and this is, and again, after the thousandth time, after 1,000 years, you still ain't got it right. You still don't know that the makings of whatever this is that make it so hard for everybody over time is this whole whatever this is, okay? Whatever this is that values certain groups over others or something like this, because because you know that some of us beings are really you try to show a different light of us, because some of us beings are very much in tune. We care. We feel some kind of way. I feel like what they did was found me in like a beautiful state, especially within the past 2 years, and slowly tried to strip me, pull my legs off, as if it was a centipede, or o- again, try to stunt my growth, make sure my wings are not able to spread so I can go set things up, make sure that they have a woman that looks more appetizing to my emperor or to my man, um again, in this particular that's going to be left behind. I'm hearing no child left behind, but I feel like that's exactly what somebody did. So they're taking my wealth or my something, and thinking that another feminine idol that they're painting gold, possibly, all right, or dipping their ass in gold or something like this, okay, and allowing this person to advance while they keep a chain. It's almost like two empress in a maiden or something like this, okay, or an empress in a clone, or an empress in something, standing next to each other, and they're on this post or something, okay, at this post. But it's seeming like if they're given a task or something, you got to hurry up and do this or whatever, whatever, woo, woo, woo. Okay, stack these things or something like this. It's seemingly that one empress, if when they blow the whistle or whatever, one empress is still tied to a post, so somebody can keep her stagnant or keep her behind. This is the most valuable asset, mind you. Okay, while the other one is able to run freely throughout the room and grab boxes and do whatever she needs to do to be able to stack them. It's something like this, like some type of unfair, um, I don't even know what to call it, because it's not even a competition. You know what I'm saying? I was born this way. I was born for this moment. I was born, to have these helpers and things help me. But it's almost like these people went against me and wanted to help somebody else. Okay. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with some these puny men that the Bible talks about, or that is asking, why do you care about these people or whatever? Okay. And then come to find out that these people and the higher ups all would rather see the real energy perish. So it's like throwing stones and hiding your hands, or lassoing someone by the horns, or a bull by the horns or something like this, and then acting like you that there's not, that we can't all see that this person has been lassoed. But this is a nation of narcissistic, selfish people. As long as they're getting it, you know what I'm saying? And as long as they don't like your energy, they don't even, it's just your energy that irritates these people. Okay? It is your energy. It is your energy that irritates these people the most. And it's almost like even if you have supporters, they don't want them having a direct line of access to you because they know that your words actually mean business. So again, the most powerful one is not going to be the one that's going to look like they are blooming and flourishing. You're going to be blooming in a different way. There's something within, right? But this person is going to be outwardly doing these things. And a lot of these women are and I feel like whatever we're dealing with is masculine energy wants someone to see someone else bloom and take off and make it seem like they're so independent and they're doing it on their own, but it is a lie. And if they are doing it on their own, they're nine of pentacles energy that been stealing from other people, and they've been able to do it and get away with it, just like they telling you in your face on the media and on the news that these people have been able to smash and grab and not go to jail. They might even be doing it in your name, honey. They may be racking up some type of shit in your name and a record or some type of payments or some type of debt or something in your name. In the line of succession, these could be people that was maybe over you and it's time their turn is over, or people that are under you, okay, that are coming for your title. These could be sisters or sister wives. They've had some type of lifestyle privilege a little bit already, okay? Especially some of these Bella the Ball debutante type of energies out of the South that are still tied to some of these old ways. So I wonder why they were splitting the lighter skinned family members from the darker family members, especially in when it comes to my what I saw that they did, especially in the Carolinas or the Carolinas with the people in my families, like they went to Florida and those southern states and stuff like that, and the lighter skinned ones stayed in the Carolinas. Okay. Now I don't know why or who was doing that or whatever, but I'm just saying I feel like, again, so it's revenge of the, I don't know, I can't say nerds because, you know, some of us are nerds too, but they're coming after those particular ones that they looked at as like house Negroes or something like this because of this color of their skin or something like this. So again, what makes it right? It's something very strange here. See, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice is starting to sound like to me that the darker the berry, and this could also be a darker mind. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that song, I Only Have Eyes for You. Okay. And me and my daughter were in the kitchen and we were having one of our joking sessions about, you know, I think it was this song or another song like it. And we were talking about how it would look. Okay. Um, you know what I'm saying? What would the perfect scene or something for this, a movie like this, or a song like this to be in a movie? And it's like, a guy coming into like maybe save a woman or something like this or whatever, and like he only has eyes for her and he like shooting up the place like with a Uzi or something like this or some type of weapon, and it's just bloody and everybody, like, and that song is like playing and we were saying it's like in slow motion or something like that. Like, I don't know, it's like something that we were doing or whatever. Okay. Or you know what I'm saying? Somebody only has eyes for you, so they're setting up something here to like trap you, like to trap you instead of like giving you a choice to make any type of moves. What they're doing again systematically in 2022, this is what it would look like, is making sure that you're not able to online sell. Now, this ain't because you won't worship the new beast. That could be that too, okay? But really, they don't want you to be able to make money so people can make fun of you. They don't want you to be able to make money, you know what I'm saying? Especially you're a creative person and you can't really work. You're an entrepreneur, you create business, you want to work on your own. They make sure that you're not able to sell online and things like this so that you can't make money, so you can't make moves, right? So now all the community has rejected you. Nobody really wants to support anything that you do, okay? Or is seemingly that. It could be they could just be hiding you. I'm hearing something about a firewall or some type of wall or something being built up, even a Great Wall of China possibly, because there could be some type of blockage, okay? Because in China, they got those sweatshops where they got people working for like 25 cents an hour or something like this, supposedly and allegedly. All right. but they make most of the they produce and make most of the toys and most of the everything shit, most of the everything in the world. But they also have a large population as well. So, okay. So again, some of these, like again, so it's making it seem like somebody like me would be a servant, not making no connections, no money, no, what I'm saying, nothing. Okay, with the platform, knowing what type of content I put out, knowing that probably world leaders are watching people like us. Come on now, come on. So I just got to think about why a lot. Why? What is this really? Okay. I don't know why I feel like it's something really real about that energy of Handmaid's Tale. Okay. It's almost like my husband is somewhere waiting somewhere for me somewhere. I don't know why I thought Mexico at some point in time. Okay. And then, oh, wait, this is the wrong thing. Hold on. And then I thought, like, what if this is a masculine that got out a long time ago that had to leave us behind or something like this. And he may be, somewhere like in Canada or something like that. But like the way I think about it is like I feel like a lot of masculine energies just don't like it was like fake flexing or something like this, or more of wanting access or control of someone than supporting them. Okay. So it's almost like I'm hearing something about make that a women being pregnant or something and having to travel in the winter. So this may be something where they're doing a shutdown or they're closing down something. They're secretly doing this. I don't want to, because I'm saying we talk about past, present, and future. I could be picking up on anything here. This would be one of my ancestors that went through this at some point in time, because I was thinking about slaves. I was thinking about how I'm, at first with the first part of my family, okay, with the energetic flow of my family before 2 years ago, we will all be sitting in the living room talking about this, or like how they're trying to fool us with these things, or the fake news, or we were talking about transgender energy, or we were, talking about how the government is doing this, or this is crazy what's going on with COVID. And now everybody don't want to talk, now I don't even really want to talk about, because it is what it is. But I feel like there's also what I'm talking about now, like the private things, or these little things that I'm just trying to get them to understand. You know what I'm saying? About even a storyline that I was telling y'all earlier about, getting the paperwork in to do something about something that we're not going to talk about. But it just feels like people are just getting upset, or me saying, hey, you know what I'm saying? You've been acting strange lately. Are you sure there's not nothing that I need to know that's going on, or some shit like this, or whatever like this? And people are, upset about these things. But I feel like it's just their guilty conscience. It's really just their guilty conscience. So I can feel we're back in that season right now where the children are about to start acting funny towards me, or acting upset. Like again, I didn't want to take the D baby this evening. I just had her for like a week and a half, and then I had her a couple days and everything like this. And I'm like, okay, this shit getting out of hand. This is why I don't have no children right now. I'm waiting for this one to get grown so I can get free. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like I want to help her, but I want her to understand too that it may be something that she have to start changing in her lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Um to be able to, I don't even know if we can even call it compromise, but to be able to incorporate something into her lifestyle as a single mother, to make the experience a little bit more bright or something. Because, I just don't know. I'm not that kind of baby and mother. You know what I'm saying? I just keep it real. People don't like that about me. All right. I feel bad and everything. I feel where you coming from. But again, it's almost like, that's why that's the first time I ever heard this. And it was really a joy to hear a woman say some shit like this, that there are single mothers that are married. It's true. It's true. So again, when you start to reassess things a little bit more, okay, and realize that even some father-in-laws are really the ones that are running your household. It's giving me from Scandal, Fitz dad, whatever his name, how rude and everything he was. But some of these people don't act like that. They don't show that part to the world. It's like these are men that really are more heady. They're more heady. It's cold for them. It's a certain way to describe things. At a certain age, they get these type of, entitled something positions or something like this. Yeah, but we do too. I don't know about we, all women or whatever, but I know I do. But I feel like what they're doing is trying to separate my power amongst a lot of different women to keep people separated from who the Holy Spirit or the Ruach energy is right now. This could be also some trick off type shit where the God energy that's supposed to be here with me is tricking off somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? And planning to do something or leave this place with somebody else and this shit like this. But it doesn't change my title. It doesn't change that energy. I'm not going to say black or white or whatever it is. I just know I'm untouchable. All right. And so anybody that's doing whatever they're doing to trying to contaminate or defile my energy, my image, or whatever it is, you're going to get it back 200 times. Because you know what the fuck you know. I'm not like the rest, but I'm also, and I'm not going to sit down and take it like the rest, but I'm also, again, saying that the rest are valuable. No matter what their lifestyle is, how many kids they have, and how many baby daddies they have, because them baby daddies had to know about them damn baby daddies before them baby daddies came over there selling them wolf tickets and getting up in them girl panties and whatever, or however many people that she slept with in back in the day. Because again, I'ma just tell you, these men need to start counting up your bodies. It's the same damn thing. They ain't never stopped nobody at no time. It ain't never, if a woman chooses to sell her body, that's her business. But if somebody is keeping their legs closed and they doing something, it's not your right to try to do anything like that. And it's making me think about slavery and it's pissing me off, so-called slavery back in the day. Because I'm saying, damn, was it always just this way? When they would have them parties or something like this, and then somebody else see one of your slaves and be like, "Ooh, I want that one tonight." You know what I'm saying? Is that what the fuck we really doing in 2022? So these are a lot of people, these thirsty females, these old women that don't get no play and they thirsty. All right, that like to watch these things that they watching and accidentally find, maybe spying on a couple or working a case with something like this, and they're looking at something and they want to see they online talking shit because they want to make you feel some kind of way, like somebody about to take your man so you can go in there and fuck them so they can watch. I mean, we're just gonna keep it real. What I feel like I'm picking up, what I'm sensing, because I'm gonna tell you who real around this motherfucker and who really see shit. And these men that sit on these blogs all day, 10, 20, 30 of them, you know what I'm saying? They saying I deserve it because I try to speak against this, because I tried to raise awareness about this, okay? That are now trying to sneak into your DM or touch on your coattail or whatever it may be. I feel like there's only one or a couple energies that are being the 104, it could be or whatever you want to say. It's a small amount that are being attacked on this particular level here. And these are people that are not even supposed to be touched by these entities or whatever, these intricacies in these industries. But there ain't no fucking respect around here. And people are sick. A lot of these people in these high up positions. So now people want to tear down the 1% when it was only a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? It was only a couple of these 1%ers. Now you got like almost 99 percenters at the top. And a lot of these motherfuckers is sick. Ain't never had nothing. Never had no really got no coochie, or they ain't never got no whatever, and or they ain't never had no money, and now they got a little bit of money. They ain't never had no power, now they got power. They never was vetted. They never was taken in for no psychoanalysis or nothing like this. They just given these positions, and it's a go. I feel like this is a punishment to some of these people that were doing the things that they do. So I'm not going to be concerned with it because that's not for me. They can try to project that shit if they want to, but again, I know that I'm not whoever they trying to make me be. I am who the fuck I say I am. And if I feel like source ain't fighting for me, or that I can't find source, or I'm not connected, I have the authority to be able to say what's going to go on with me. You talking about fucking segment energy that is a watcher or a protector for Ra. What is you talking about? Is anybody even really comprehending what you saying? Now, if it's structured like that, I can't help what the energy do. I can't help if I feel some kind of way about how my energy is used and then disregarded or something like this. I can't, but again, we are ancestors to a certain extent. You ain't nobody about to be putting me back into no situation